Good morning, students. On behalf of Dr. Subha's Technical Campus, we welcome all listeners and students. Today, we will discuss OSI reference model with 7 layers. In short, it also known as OSI 7 layer, OSI layers, OSI network layers. So, what exactly works of OSI layer or why it requires? So we start with a simple example, like we use the concept of layers in our daily life. See, whenever we are performing any task or any scheduled task, we perform this task step by step. These steps or stage also known as layers. As an example, let us consider two friends who communicate through postal mail. If you are drafting a mail and post to your friend on their special days, then we are drafting one mail. So what is the exact process? First of all, we draft mail, put into envelope, post this envelope. Post department will find out the particular address, region, and deliver to your friend. Your friend will perform the reverse process. Open the envelope, take out the card and read your message. This is the process how you can communicate with your friends using postal mail. The process of sending a letter to a friend would be complex if there were no service available from the post office. Post department perform a special task to deliver your message from one source to another source to destination. Like this, here a sender and a receiver. What is the task of sender? The letter is returned, put in the envelope and drop in mailbox. First. Second, the letter is carried from mailbox to a post office. That is the duty of postal department. After, the letter is delivered to a carrier by the post office, who will pass this letter to another person, that is carrier boy. The parcel is carried from the source to destination here, and at the destination end point, the letter is delivered from a carrier to the post office. The letter is carried from the post office to the mailbox, that is the mailbox of receiver, destination point. And then the letter is picked up, removed from the envelope and read. Who reads this message? Receiver. So this is the simple process how sender can send their letter and receiver can receive their letters. Here there are 3 layers exist: higher layer, middle layer and lower layer. At the higher level, both the receiver and sender and receiver are works. At the middle layer, our mailbox come into existence, and at the lower level, the postal department, the third party tool, will perform the task. And this pink denote a physical medium. Using this physical medium, your data will transmit from the sender to receiver. Okay, so I hope that is quite easy to understand what are the process to transmit your data from one end to another end, one source to another source, and which are the layers that come into exist whenever the sequence from sender as well as a reverse sequence to the receiver. What I am saying, a sequence that is sender that exactly opposite to the receiver. See here step number 1, that is a return a letter, and here step number 1, that is a pick up, but it comes at the last. Okay, that is the opposite, reverse in direction. Now in computer science, in network paradigm, what exactly OSI model? So it is established in 1947. It established in 1947. The international, what is the full form of OSI? International Standards Organization. It may be asked in examination or interview. What is the full form of ISO? ISO, International Standards Organization. What is what it works? How it works? So it defines what are the standard quality and what are the standard rules may be implemented on every physical devices or every softwares that they will maintain. ISO, International Standards Organization, is a multinational body dedicated to worldwide agreement on international standards. So we have to check if we are producing some physical device that may be connected to different computers, then we have to check, is it proper? Is it as per the guideline of ISO standards? If yes, then we can put into market. So these are the rules provided by ISO, International Standard Organization. Now an ISO standard that covers all aspects of network communication. Whichever network communication made by any of the computer or any of the system, it must be follow the ISO standard rules. 802, 8001 family, IEEE families, that is ISO standards. And now whatever the network related rules that defines by OSI, and that is Open System Interconnection. Please take care, ISO and OSI. ISO, International Standards Organization, and OSI, Open System Interconnection. ISO deals with all the rules and regulations related to computers. It may cover everything related to computers. And OSI, it specifically deal with computer networks, network peripherals, network devices, network topologies, network paradigms, etc. So be careful. ISO, International Standards Organization, as well as OSI, Open System Interconnection. And when it meets, it was first introduced in 1970s. After almost 23 years, after 23 years of ISO, OSI come into existence. Okay, is it clear? Now we actually move towards the OSI layers, and these layers are work like this. It has a specific sequence. It has a specific sequence. We have total 7 layers through which we can transmit our data from source to destination. We have total 7 layers. We discuss all the 7 layers in brief in this video tutorial series, but step by step. So total 7 layers are dedicated to OSI model. Okay, and these layers works step by step, one by one, right? Whenever we are sending our data from computer A to computer B, then computer A will perform all the 7 layers, and after that computer B will perform all the 7 layers in reverse manner. So sender will send data that may be a sequence of data A, B, C, D, E. Then exactly same data will access at the destination, and that is A, B, C, D, E. Okay, so it comes into existence, and all the 7 layers are working. We learn one by one. We have 7 layers. First one, that is physical layer, data link layer, network layer, transport layer, session layer, presentation layer, and application layer. Once again we recall it: physical layer, data link layer, network layer, transport layer, session layer, presentation layer, as well as application layer. Application layer, that is nearest to the sender as well as receiver. Topmost layer, that is application layer. We discuss first in a reverse manner. See here, whatever we are browsing, whatever we are searching from the internet, as well as we are using our computer and mailing system, postal mail, that deals at the application layer. So application layer may provide the GUI, graphical user interface, that directly seen by the sender as well as receiver. That is application layer. Network processes to applications. Network processes to application. Here we have some examples of protocols. How can we use this application layer? DNS, domain name server, www, HTTP, peer-to-peer, P2P, email, POP, SMTP, Telnet, FTP. All other protocols are deal at the application layer. In a single word, we can say that is we can use as a GUI, graphical user interface. We can see here. Another next one, that is presentation layer. How your data will be represented. So see, computer can understand only a binary numbers, and whatever we are seeing, whatever we are using the data, that may be in any language. That may be in English, Gujarati, or that may be image form. So conversion of binary data, or another thing, if you are data representation, if you are making some encryption standards, see what is the encryption and decryption we will discuss in later, but for time being, if your data is A, B, C, and I have some pattern like this: A, B, B, C, C. But what is my mechanism? If I am passing A, B, B, C, C, you have to discard the first letter from 3 words. Then what is your output? A, B, C. What actually I want to pass? A, B, C. But intentionally I have added some extra character so that at the sender and receiver can know what is the exact pattern, how you can deliver, how you can extract your data, but another person may not know. So they recognize A, B, B, and C, C. That cannot be interpreted. So that is the encryption methods and encryption. So encryption standards are maintained at the presentation layer. First, directly deal with application layer. Another one, that is presentation layer. Here, how to recognize your data: HTML, doc, JPEG, JPG also pronunciation as a JPEG, MP3, AVI, sockets, these all are terminologies. These all recognition pattern are used as a presentation layer. Now third layer from the top, session layer. Whatever the time duration and whatever the live communication between sender and receiver may exist during the transmission of media, that can be achieved using session layer. Without directly physical communication, physical connectivity, your data will not be transmitted from source to destination. So session is must. How you can establish the session? TCP, SIP, RTP, RPC name pipes, these all are the technique. Protocols are used to establish your session. Fourth layer from the top, that is transport layer. It actually end-to-end communication. It uses the authentications and reliability of data. Transport layer also checks your data is in proper manner or not. So that is actually transmission of data. From the top, next layer, and that is network layer. Path determination, physical address identification. How you can recognize the physical address where you want to pass your data. In postal mechanism, if you have not written a proper postal address, then you did not receive, or you do not send, you cannot send your envelope to a proper address to your friend. Same like this, if your computer, your network cannot identify the destination address, then there is no possibility to transmit your data from source to destination. That is the IP address. On network we can use the logical addressing, and that is logical address means IP address. The protocols are used IP, ARP, IPsec, ICMP, IGMP, OSPF are the protocols are used to transmit or to access the logical address on network. Next layer, that is the sixth layer from the top and second layer from the bottom, data link layer. It uses the physical connectivity between two terminals using MAC address. So here routing algorithms are comes. So whichever the shortest path, which path is free, what is the actual physical address of devices, sender's address, receiver's address, all these data are used and all this information are put in data link layer. There are some methodology: Ethernet, 802.11, MAC LLC, VLAN, ATM, HDP, fiber channel, FRAM relay, HDLC, PPP, Q921, token ring. These are the mechanisms to find the physical address. And at the last, but it is most important, without this we cannot pass our data. That is physical layer. Physical layer. Here physical connectivity of terminals come into exist. See here, it may be wired or unwired or wireless. Like wireless communication that also deals at a physical layer. So these all are the summary and presentation of OSI model. We quickly list out the layers from bottom to top: physical layer, data link layer, network layer, transport layer, session layer, presentation layer, and application layer. Once again, physical layer, data link layer, network layer, transport layer, session layer, presentation layer, and application layer. Now there is a small exercise for 30 seconds. Please see carefully this diagram. and try to remember all 7 layers in sequence from bottom to top and loudly speak it. Okay, I will do it. Physical layer, data link layer, network layer, transport layer, session layer, presentation layer and application layer. Okay students, so move to the next in detail one by one layers. First one, that is we discuss from the bottom to top. Okay, first layer that is known as a physical layer. What exactly physical layer? It will make the physical transmission medium. In previous lectures we discussed which are the transmission medium, guided media, unguided media, wireless, wired or wireless medium. Using this we may transmit our data from source to destination. So what exactly physical layer? That is transmit the individual bits from one node to another node. It works on bits. Remember it, physical layer works with bits. What are the mechanism? What are the tasks? Establish, maintain, deactivates. Establish the connection, maintain the connection throughout the transmission. After completion of transmission, it will deactivate the physical connection. This is the core task of physical layer. It specifies the mechanical, electrical and procedural network interface specification. How your physical communication, how your physical devices are connected, how your electronic data will pass from your channels, and what are the procedures, what are the specifications deal with procedure, network, transmission. It defines the way how two or more devices can be connected physically, that also known as line